Hey there, it's Delilah. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you're well. Y'all, before we get into today's video, I want to tell you guys about my second channel, my second YouTube channel, Diplo fan page 225727. It, of course, will be an entire YouTube page dedicated to my love for Diplo, his lyricism, his artistry, just everything to do with Diplo and his amazing, amazing creative music. Said no one ever. And that brings us into today's video. The reason why we're talking about him today is actually because he hates himself and hates other music artists and doesn't want to stay winning and wants his job to be taken over one day. He is pro AI for music production. And not only pro AI for music production, despite being a producer himself, he actually has been in a bit of an online feud of sorts with a smaller artist who isn't in favor of AI music, as most artists aren't, because they recognize like what we're living in a hellish fucking timeline. And also, how can you not acknowledge or recognize the fact that using AI in your music or promoting AI music is ultimately going to fucking backfire on you? Like, now you're just competing with robots. You're competing with robots while using the robots at the same time to make your music, which then normalizes the use of said robots that will be competing with you in the charts and in the you know what I mean? But before we get into it, y'all, my friends at Valessa and I are hooking y'all up. We are literally giving away free toys or gift cards to everyone who signs up to my giveaway down below. Valessa's mission is to empower everyone to embrace, explore, and celebrate their sexuality. And guys, it's Pride Month. If you're unfamiliar, one of the reasons why I really love Valessa is that they are super LGBTQ plus friendly. They have an entire LGBTQ plus section on their website featuring super versatile toys for any kind of play. I'm talking strap-ons, I'm talking harnesses, I'm talking couple-friendly vibes, and all that fun stuff. It is literally curated to celebrate every body, every identity, and every kind of desire, and help you explore, connect, and feel empowered in your pleasure journey. I think it's really an amazing thing to see a brand that's so dedicated to diversity, to inclusivity. So I would absolutely recommend checking out their LGBTQ plus section. But before you go and do that, I want to tell you a little bit about some toys that I have here today to show you. First, we have the Air Max. It is a suction toy. It channels full air pulse into a sleek handheld design. No vibrations, no distraction, just refined airwave technology that delivers a deep rhythmic sensation. It has a seamless silicone mouth that creates a smooth, comfortable seal for consistent suction and a larger opening for the suction that allows the Air Max to cover more surface area. Speaking of being inclusive to different body types, that makes it more suitable for a wide range of bodies. It's also super quiet, super discreet. But speaking of super quiet and super discreet, the next toy that I have here to show you is the Demi Wand. It is also super quiet, but one thing that I really like about this one is that it comes in this super cute rechargeable case. That way, you know, maybe you want to leave the house, you have roommates, whatever, and you want to charge it, you don't have to worry about anybody seeing anything scandalous laying out. You can literally just charge it right from the case and nobody's going to think anything of it. It is also 100% waterproof, USB rechargeable. It has a flexible neck that allows you to get the right angles, pressure, whatever you like, and it has no annoying pattern modes. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about with the no, none of that. It's just one setting. Perfect. And then last but not least, we have the Halo 2. This one is perfect for couples. Partner A wears it and it vibrates. Partner A and partner B get to achieve new levels of pleasure. It increases stamina for the wearer while delivering stimulating vibrations for both partners. And it has 5 vibration speeds, customizable settings to tailor sensations for optimal enjoyment. It is also waterproof. It is also rechargeable. All of these toys here come with a charger. They also all use the same charger, which is rarer than you think and really convenient, and is especially more convenient than having to use batteries, and it's more eco-friendly as well. So if you are interested in any of the toys that I've shown here today or any of the toys that they have listed on their website, I can't stress this enough, Valessa and I are literally giving away free toys or gift cards to everyone who signs up to my giveaway down below. I'll have it at the top of my description and I'll have it in my pinned comment. Now go out there, go have some fun. Thank you to Melissa for sponsoring this video, and back to the video. Fun fact, this is actually my second time filming the intro of this video because the first time I filmed the intro of this video, I got confused and I started saying that it was Flo Rida that I was coming from. Let me show you a picture of today's subject. This is Flo Rida. I was just dissing Flo Rida for absolutely no reason. Is he behind my house? Is he responsible for that one? Welcome to my house. That one. Oh, it was Flo Rida. See, I knew he'd be behind some nefarious shit like that. I knew. Somebody had to be responsible for that shit. And of course it was Flo Rida. Of course it was Flo Rida. I like played some of his songs, talked about how they suck. Welcome to my hell. Welcome to my hell. Talks about how he's irrelevant. If you don't know who Flo Rida is, I don't blame you. I was making so much fun of Flo Rida, bro, and I didn't even realize that I was supposed to be talking about Diplo. I don't know why my brain was telling me Flo Rida. Okay, let's get into it. Hey, before we get into it though, if you're not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you did so. We're almost at 300,000. I don't think we're actually almost at 300,000, but we could almost be at 300,000 if you wanted to help a girl out. You can also like this video, and you can also hype this video. That's a new feature. It helps small creators push them in the algorithm. I'm putting on screen how to do that. You can also leave me a comment. I love to read and respond to them. And with that being said, let's get into the video. You might know who Diplo is from... what the f*** has Diplo ever... Diplo? What songs are Diplo? Diplo songs? Diplo... Oh, ignore the caps lock. I guess I'm just really angry. Diplo songs! What the fuck? This guy's so... What are these songs? Ew! Who even are you? Looking like Jeremy Fragrance if he did more drugs than he already does. Random Jeremy Fragrance fucking diss. Damn, Jeremy Fragrance and Flo Rida catching strays for no reason. That's crazy. Okay, Where Are You Now with Justin Bieber. That song also has Diplo in it, or Diplo produced it. Wish, Trippie Redd, Genius, Sia. Okay, so he's like he's a producer more than he is like an actual music artist. Diplo, okay, yeah, producer and songwriter. Okay, so like he's not really known himself for doing too much. He's just known for producing music, which is kind of even crazier. Not even an established artist himself. Like when it's an established artist yourself, I don't want to say you can get away with more. If it's a music artist that's pro AI, that's obviously bad. And in general, being in any sort of creative field and being pro AI is like... what the fuck? But to be a music artist and be pro AI is one thing. Like, in the sense that, let's say you're a fan of Ariana Grande. You probably like her for more than just her music. You like her personality, you like her acting, you like her looks, you like her singing. If she were to be pro AI, that wouldn't necessarily completely take away all of her credit as an artist. People would still be able to acknowledge like, oh, well, I still really like Ariana as a person. I still really like her singing. She's still an incredible singer. She's still whatever. But when your job is just strictly writing the music or producing it and you're pro AI, it's like, okay, so you just want to give up your entire job? Like, you're essentially just admitting that you suck at your job, or like, you know what I mean? Like, everything about your talents, about the music production is being taken over by AI when you use AI. What artist is gonna pay you if you produce their song and you're just using AI, or if you are a ghostwriter for their song or something and you just use AI? What artist is gonna want to work with you knowing that you're so pro AI? They could just type in their own fucking prompt. Anyways, and not only that, but he's a fucking little crybaby bitch about it, bro. He's been beefing with this smaller music artist about his AI usage, talking about like,
AI is the future and you gotta get with it or you're gonna get left behind. You're working twice as hard when I'm generating a
really bad song or image
and I'm using AI and I don't even have to lift a damn finger. I don't even have to think for myself, and honestly, I haven't used my brain cells in so long. to think for myself or do anything creative. Can you tell?
Yes, we can tell. We absolutely can tell. But before we get into his beef that he has with this like random small artist that basically called him a loser for his takes on AI, because he is a loser for his takes on AI, we're going to take a little look-see at his takes on AI so that I can call him a loser for his takes on it. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, here's our first video of him talking about it. You're going to hear him regurgitate the same points over these next couple videos. I hope that it's not too much of a mind-numbing experience for you guys as it has been for me. Let's take a look-see.
You're not going to win. Like, there's no like fighting AI. There's literally like...
There is. But like, here's the thing though, is that the reason why AI is so huge and so popular right now is because these shareholders have invested fucking millions and millions and millions and millions into it. So they don't want to admit that AI is a ginormous flop, that OpenAI has spent way more money than they've made. They're like millions. How much? Okay. OpenAI debt. Firms providing chips and server capacities hold approximately $96 billion in borrowed funds to support OpenAI's operation. There's a rising concern among analysts and financial regulators about whether these AI data centers can generate enough revenue to pay back these massive debt loads before the highly expensive, rapidly declining AI hardware becomes obsolete. So, you know what I mean? But that's the thing. People don't want you to know. Like, the people that, like, have invested funds in this shit, why the fuck would they want to tell you that it's rapidly declining? Why would they want to let people know? And it's the same when it comes to boycotting. Fucking McDonald's and Starbucks lost, like, millions and millions and millions in revenue, but they don't want to let you know that because that just motivates the people who boycott to continue pushing harder, to continue, you know what I mean? So AI could very well go somewhere, and there is fighting against AI. We're doing it right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Also, speak of which, I know I'm being kind of a hypocrite because I'm so fucking bad at remembering to type -AI when I Google things. But first of all, if you don't know this, let me put on screen. This is a clip from me earlier. I don't know if this made it into the video because in the clip I was making fun of Flo Rida again. When I thought that Flo Rida was Diplo. But anyways, you can see in this clip, you type the -AI and shit comes up -AI. When I remember to do that, I'm pretty good for doing that, but I usually don't remember to do that. And that's why I use this little app. It's called DuckDuckGo. Here's another clip of me showing it on screen. This is also from earlier when I was tangenting about Flo Rida. DuckDuckGo is what this little app is called. It looks pretty similar to Google. I'm gonna DuckDuckGo decaying peach. We'll just Google myself, decaying peach. And then look, wait, is it showing? See how it looks just like Google? You probably wouldn't even be able to tell that I'm not using Google right now. Okay, well, photos of rotting peaches still come up before. Bro, I just get photos of rotting peaches and then this is the first photo of me. Okay, well, whatever. That's DuckDuckGo. The reason why I'm telling you guys about this is because you can turn off the AI when you use DuckDuckGo. Google doesn't give you that option. You have to remember every single time you Google something to type -AI, and if you're anything like me and you just want to fucking find answers to something, then you'll probably forget to type the -AI. But with DuckDuckGo, you can just turn it off. I'm not sponsored. I'm like deadass not sponsored. I'm just telling you guys about that because I think it's really shitty that companies don't allow us the option to turn off AI. That's kind of whack. And it's because we live in a capitalistic society and there's so many shareholders fucking invested in AI that have poured millions and millions of dollars into this shit. That's why they shove it down your throat. That's why they shove it down your throat. They are making money off of you. So yeah, anyways, enough side tangenting. Here, let's keep watching.
You're not going to win. Like, there's no like fighting AI. There's literally like, you have to just work your best to be the best at it right now. You can sit, you're wasting your time. It's like you're just wasting a year being like, because everybody else is going to just use it, not give a fuck of what you think. It's proven every time that technology wins. Like the people's attitudes and the people's pushback
Who put a microchip in this man's brain? Is Grok controlling this man's body? Dead as the way he talks, it feels like he is like, he has some stocks in fucking AI or some shit like that, because I know that a lot of people that support it for their own monetary gain, because they're scared of how fucking bankrupt a lot of it is. But he dead ass sounds like fucking, like literally like Grok, like Gemini, fucking, what are the other ones? ChatGPT, Claude, like one of those, like possessed him, like the way he's talking about it.
It's the future. Get behind it.
It's so whack when creatives talk like this about AI, because it's like, bro, do you have no fucking talent? What are we talking about?
99% of people are going to want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's what the American economy is.
No, consumers don't want consumers don't give a like, if your product is made quickly and cheap. Actually, if consumers value anything, it's a quality product. Why would they want to enjoy something that's cheap and fast? That's like kind of infamously what consumers don't fuck with. What are you talking about?
You know, we want to say we want healthy foods, but no, we want cheap. We want to have things that quick, you know, and that's what music is also, runs that same like golden hand of like the economy. It gets quick and fast. You're not going to win. Like there's no like fighting AI. There's literally like,
oh, we already heard this part. Okay, it's replaying. I hate how smug he is with it. You're not going to win. There's no fighting AI. Yeah, okay, and that's why you're consistently fucking flopping. That's why ever since your fucking first hit, whatever the fuck, every year, worse and worse and worse. We're talking downhill, baby. Crazy. Because it shows when someone doesn't actually have passion or any care or any creative bone left in their body, and it shows in their work. When you're passionate about something, it shows in your work. When you care about something, it shows in your work. Like, okay, let's watch another clip.
I don't even need a voice anymore. I can just get replay. I can get the best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. You're not gonna win. Like there's no like fighting.
Oh, so he's talking about how because I was like, what music artists are gonna want to work with him as a producer if he's not even doing his fucking work? He's just getting like AI to do it, and he's like, well, I don't even need a music artist anymore because I can just make an AI voice. Bitch, you need the music artist when you collaborate with Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber gives you popularity. He promotes your song. He is the one getting y'all clicks. You know what I mean? Like, using a fucking AI voice is not gonna go well for you. When you work with these extremely successful music artists, that's gonna do a lot better than an AI voice. What?
You're wasting your time. It's like you're just wasting a year being like, because everybody else is gonna just use it. Not give a fuck what you think. You have songs like Espresso that are like 2 splice loops. It's proven every time that technology
that are like 2 splices, huh?
You have songs like Espresso that are like 2 splice loops.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Like technology wins. And I had this young producer over that I signed, and I'm like, let's just like use Udio real quick just to like make some, you know, goth type beats or whatever.
Goth type beats, bro. Talking about goth. G-O-T-H. Talking about goth music, which, first of all, Diplo, you do not make anything gothic to any degree. How are you a producer and you don't know your genres? How are you? Bro, the AI's frying his fucking brain. Okay, but also talking about goth while simultaneously advocating for AI usage. Right. The goth community is gonna love you, Diplo. I'm sure of it. Really, rebrand fully.
I'm like done. I'm cooked.
Bro, goth music and his most popular song is "Where Are You Now That I Need Ya." Like, what are we talking about?
Like, I don't know, man. Maybe. And I kind of explained to him like, you know, I'm in a position now where I can use these tools really effectively because people already trust me for like my taste. Okay, so you're just gonna ruin their trust. So I'm in a position now where I can use these AI tools because people already trust me. Okay, so you're just gonna ruin that. I'm in a position now where I have a good enough reputation that I can make it plummet. Like, what? You have to like work your ass off to be the good producer. Next.
I think this artificial intelligence and all these tools have to create more of an environment where people just are just, oh, I just want
God,
to
he just cleared his throat loud as fuck. Sorry, that distracted
use
me.
artificial intelligence and all these tools. Have to create more of an environment where people just are just, oh, I just want to be a DJ, and there's not as much of that purpose.
I don't know if kids are even using AI really that well.
Are you using AI for
a
music?
lot. Yeah. Prompts, like ideas for drums or genres that I want to try out. I might.
Like goth music. I need to hear it. I need to hear it. Guys, wait. This is going to get me copyright striked, but I need to hear Diplo's goth music. Does he actually have any?
Several bad puns later.
Oh. Diplo does not have a dedicated goth music project, but his work often intersects with... Okay, so he doesn't even have... Okay, I don't know why he keeps saying that then.
A guitar. I put it. I'll make make this an EDM song or make this a reggae song or like make it a garage record from the '60s, whatever. And I like, oh shit, that's actually cool. Change it around because I can't do that on my own. I can't have a band there to play the song or change the song. But if I put a prompt in, it might take me 40 times to make a good version of it. And then something happens and you're like, okay, that's interesting.
Bro, what do you mean? Okay. He's talking about how he can make a song and he can use AI to generate it into a reggae song or into a fucking goth song or whatever. That was already a thing you could do without AI, and you could do it relatively really fucking quickly. Listen, I don't know a lot about AI. I don't know a lot about music production. Don't get me wrong. I'm the most familiar with BandLabs and GarageBand. But even with my limited knowledge, even with being familiar-ish with software such as BandLabs and GarageBand, all you do is you switch the acoustic guitar to a type of instrument that is aligned with a different genre. You just switch the instruments that you're using in your production to instruments that are aligned with the different genre that you want to try out. So if I have a song that's like fucking, okay, for instance, for reggae music, the lead instrument is a bass guitar. So in fucking GarageBand, like I'm saying, even with my limited knowledge, like just knowing how to use GarageBand as opposed to the fancy ass software that Diplo has access to, just in GarageBand I could take my song that uses a acoustic guitar and I could switch it for a bass guitar, maybe mess around with the fucking keys and shit, put it in a key that's more aligned with reggae music, and then I might change the drums. Let's say it has fucking 808s in it, I might change it to a standard trap kit with heavy rim clicks, apparently is what they use for reggae. And all that it takes to do that, to switch around the instruments to align with a different genre of music, is like 2 fucking clicks. So I don't know why he's acting as if that's not something that people were perfectly capable of doing before AI. You can always switch the genre of a song once the song is made. It doesn't require AI.
Prompts, like ideas for drums or genres that I want to try out.
Oh, he's released records that... Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with this camera, why I randomly get so overexposed. He's released records that have contained AI beats 3 or 4 times now. Guys, I'm so sorry that you guys aren't going to be able to listen to this with me, but let me just look up Diplo Music AI. I want to hear one of these songs that he used AI in. Oh, it won't tell me a specific song since he doesn't fully generate his songs with AI. Wait, what's this? I'm going down a rabbit hole, guys. There's a main point of this video. I'm trying to get to the part of the video where he's beefing with this other artist about AI, but like, I just keep going down these fucking rabbit holes because he's talked about AI so many damn times.
You use when you make beats?
I mean, I'm trying
That's
to. I use a
loud
lot
as
now, just
fuck.
like idea-wise. There's not much that has been released yet. The new Suno 5.0, there's a studio
Suno.
section of it, and you can obviously get your stems out. They're kind of like little. They sound a little wonky. They're getting better every week, though.
Yeah.
And now in the studio
I'm
section,
sure.
you can just
Him admitting himself, it sounds kind of fucking not good. Oh god.
like, okay, I don't like this guitar. Like I've written this song with a Cam Whitcomb recently.
Yeah, he's literally saying, I don't like this guitar. I can change it with this AI thing. Bro, you could always do that without AI.
And I'm like, the guitar was like a little too cowboy. Because I went to a show and I love this guy. He's like speaking of country, he's like a star.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Like badass. And I know his style. He's like from Vancouver Island. He's not like really like
Yo,
rocker,
Canada
like a
mentioned,
really
but at
good
what cost?
Performer, has this kind of like country edge, and I was like, okay, what I
What
did
is he
with
even
this song
talking
wasn't
about?
right. So I went in there and I kind of reworked it in that Suno thing, and I could just easily change the tone of the guitar, like what year it's from. I'm really good at that kind of prompting. So in the
You could always do that without prompting AI to do that, Diplo. What are you talking about? Has it fried your brain this badly that or like you have reverse dementia and you can't remember any lifetime before AI? Because you could always do that, as a matter of fact. Okay, whatever. Let me take one more look, see if I'm missing any of these interview clips or anything. What's this?
Is the DJ's value increasingly tied to like your face and your persona, your community, your vibe, if AI can create music?
but AI can never like open a dive bar like in New York City or whatever and like have that experience. So you can't like AI can't go get drunk and miss like their interview at Wall Street Journal. but you can it can just accentuate whatever you're doing. I mean, it's just a work tool. I don't think there's going to be Skynet to just destroy all the musicians and murder them and just put a bunch of robots in charge. I think it's like just another tool, like me using a sampler for the first time.
Okay, what he's talking about in this interview is basically like, oh, I'm not worried about AI because I don't think that it could ever replace music artists and da-da-da-da. It's just a tool to make music. Because his whole mindset is that he thinks that it takes a genius to prompt something. And yeah, it might take some time to learn how to prompt something well, I guess, but it couldn't take that much time. You know what I mean? And he's talking about how this AI software that he uses, this sophisticated AI software that he uses, oh yes he does, is getting better every single week, but then simultaneously being like, but I don't think it's actually a threat to music artists, because he knows that it's hypocritical to be in the creative field and support AI to any degree. So he's trying to reframe it as if it's simply a tool. It doesn't pose any harm to anyone. It doesn't take anyone's jobs. It doesn't but like we all know that it in fact it doesn't pose a threat. It does pose a threat in the sense that it is taking people's jobs actively. But it doesn't pose a threat in the sense that it's any fucking good in taking people's jobs. You know what I mean? Like it's a weird thing like that. But he's trying to argue why it doesn't pose a threat, and therefore it's only a tool, and therefore it's not unethical or hypocritical for him to be using it while in the creative industry. What are we talking about? Okay, let's get into his beef with this person. This is Zack Telander, another music artist who I believe stitched one of these interviews with Diplo's, and so then started this whole beef. I'm gonna go have some dinner real quick. I'm starving. And I really don't want to react to this shit while hangry. And you guys don't want me to react to this shit while hangry either. So I shall be right back. Okay, we are back. My stomach is full of pizza and I am very happy. I did have to scroll through this music artist's entire Instagram account to find the post that I was referring to, just to then find out, once I got to the 270 weeks ago part of his Instagram, that this situation with Flo Rida did in fact happen about 2 weeks ago, and I just managed to miss it. And so I scrolled his entire account for an hour straight for no fucking reason. But big fan of his work, I suppose. I know a lot about him now. Anyways, this of course is Zack Telander. He has some good music. I've heard a lot of it by now, scrolling his entire page. But this whole beef with Diplo all started with this video. Which, by the way, I will give credit where credit's due. I have a theme that I noticed within Zack's entire Instagram feed is that he is very outspoken about AI and about just a lot of things. I genuinely actually really appreciate this guy now. I've looked at his entire account. And so this, when an artist talks about AI, this isn't an uncommon thing for Zack to do, to call out the artist for it. He's not clout chasing off of Diplo or whatever the shit. I don't know how much clout Diplo really has nowadays. But this is just what Zack seems to do when an artist is a fucking loser about AI. And so here is the post. He's reacting to, by the way, one of the interviews that you and I watched earlier.
I can get the best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want, and some people will love that, but 99% of people are gonna just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's what.
Zack's stitching it. He's playing a song, so I obviously can't like play the whole thing, but it just says "Shut up, nerd" on screen, and it's showing him play his song. Right? It, you know, not that crazy. He called him a nerd. You know, you think at Diplo's level, it's like, okay, well, Diplo's probably gotten a lot of flack in his, you know, entire career, whatever the fuck. Whether or not he makes good fucking music now, whether or not he's fallen off now, he did once have a successful career. That's why he's well known. So he's probably been called worse insults than nerd, but it just really got to Diplo. It just really grinded his gears. Diplo in ChatGPT has not been working through his emotional regulation skills, and so Diplo commented on this post, just so angry. It's so funny because we're about to go through a actual I don't want to say psychotic break from Diplo, but this one singular post of Zack calling Diplo a nerd inspired, oh my god, so many posts from Diplo, so many comments, so many. Guys, it's actually insane. And so I just want everybody to take a mental note right here, right now, that this all started from Zack calling Diplo a nerd. That is what started this. Okay, so Diplo comments on the post, and he says, live music and experience economy will continue to grow. Greatness will still be noticed and elite. I'm speaking on consumer culture. Don't take my sound bites at face value. Disney and major labels want cheaper, quicker products. It's a sad future.
Huh?
What? Is Diplo switching up, low-key? Because, okay, so what Diplo's saying here is that live music and the experience will continue to grow. So, like, Diplo in this clip that Zack showed is, like, talking about AI, talking about liking AI, right?
Best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want, and some people will love that, but 99% of people are gonna just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest.
And Diplo's commenting and being like, the economy, like live music will still grow, that will still flourish without AI. Greatness will still be noticed. I'm speaking on consumer culture. Don't take my sound bites at face value. Like, don't take the clip at face value. Disney and major labels want cheaper, quicker products. It's a sad future. So Diplo is kind of like weirdly painting it as if he doesn't have like 8 clips of himself glazing AI for his music. But Diplo commented on this post for some reason, being like, I'm actually talking about Disney and how it's sad that Disney uses AI. It's a sad future. What? Low-key, that's not the comment that I thought Diplo commented. I thought we were getting into Diplo's like hateful comments first, because Diplo, I guess, does a 180 from this, but I'm seeing this comment from Diplo trying to paint it as if he didn't say what he did say and that he hasn't been saying what he said. Like, you know what I mean? He's trying to paint it as if it's something else. Oh gosh, we have a back and forth. Okay. And listen. I haven't seen all the comments yet. I haven't even seen all the videos yet. So we're learning this together at the same time. So Zack then responds to Diplo and says, I'm working my tail off marketing my music and solidifying my brand without AI. I've grown my IG by 2K followers in a few months and my streaming numbers are following. I'm doing it all without AI. I believe large groups of people still want art over commodity, even though as an artist, you must commodify. It's a line that I'm towing, but I'm not ready to just go all the way towards slop. If you aren't ready either, let's collaborate on a track. Okay, so he's saying to Diplo, he's being like, okay, if you're talking about Disney, if you are anti-AI, you know, maybe we agree on more things than what I initially thought. Let's collaborate on a track. Diplo responded and said, okay, this is starting off as like a beautiful friendship. I wonder where it goes really, really downhill, because I do know that it goes really, really downhill. I'm wondering where it happens. Diplo responded and said, I feel that if you supplement your music with some serious marketing muscle using AI to and then he started pitching AI to Zack. He started pitching AI to Zack. Okay, that's probably where it went. That might be where it went downhill, because Zack is very openly and has always been very openly against AI and the usage of it. And now Diplo is like teaching Zack about AI as if Zack doesn't fucking know. Bro, Diplo talks as if he's the only damn person that knows about this shit. Diplo talks as if he's the magic man with the magic prompts and nobody else could fathom come up with a prompt like he does, baby. Crazy. So Diplo says, I feel that if you supplement your music with some serious marketing muscle, using AI to shift the algorithm to new fans on content that has proven to work, it will grow even faster. Don't let your hard work go to waste. Your music is awesome. Oh, complimenting him. Your music is awesome, and the live shows where the fan base grows exponentially. Take advantage of all the tech, because other brands will take the shortcuts, and their labels will promote that behavior because they are cheap and laid off all their staff. At the end of the day, great music will always win, but it's going to be more work for the up-and-comers. Okay, now any more comments back and forth between them? So it's weird because, bro, Diplo, he has hella clips of him being like,
I fucking love AI. AI can do so much cool shit. Why is nobody talking about this? I can make reggae music. I can make goth music. I can make this. I can make that. I can do this. I can do that.
And then Zack stitches his video talking about, let me replay the first clip that Zack stitched real quick.
I can get the best voice from AI.
I
I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want. Some people will love that, but 99% of people are going to want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's what
I think this is where Diplo's trying to paint it as if he was talking about Disney and shit. So Diplo being like, people want the best product, people want the cheapest product. He's trying to paint that as if he wasn't talking about himself, that he was just like making some commentary about how AI is bad or whatever. That's how he painted it in his first comment. And then Zack responds and is like, okay, yeah, if that's true, if you really don't fuck with AI, you know, don't be so pessimistic. We can grow. I believe that I can grow without it. If you're truly about this, let's collaborate on a track. And then Diplo's like, actually, I think that you should use AI. Disney and these big brands, they use AI. It's a sad future, and I am participating. So, like, Diplo just, like, outed his actual views. We knew that that was his actual views, but, like, Diplo just outed his actual views, you know, right off the bat. It looks like there's no more back and forth between him and Diplo as of right this second. I'm still looking through the comments, just checking. Someone just called Diplo a hack in this comment section. We gotta bring that insult back. What does it mean to call someone a hack? A professional, especially in creative fields like writing, journalism, or comedy, who does mediocre, uninspired work just to make a quick buck. That's like very accurate. That's very fitting. We gotta start calling people hacks. That's good. That's suited. Okay. Anyways, fast forward. Okay, so it gets worse, right? I told you it gets worse. So, okay, what we're about to watch is another video from Zack talking about more comments from Diplo. I don't know where these comments occurred or at what point they occurred, but Diplo seemed to have a bit of a change of heart. They had a somewhat friendly exchange back and forth, and then it just got really hostile somewhere along the way. So here's Zack talking about that.
So Diplo had this to say to me. Don't worry, you'll still be able to play dive bars. AI can never be degenerate alcoholics, only humans.
Like, when did that happen? How did it switch up so fast? I'm assuming that somewhere along the way, I don't know, I'm like scrolling through his whole ass comment section from that fucking original video, and I don't know at what point it turned into this, dude. But hey, it did. It did turn into that. This is a real thing. This isn't made up. It's not AI, because we're looking at Zack's account, not Diplo's account, so it's not AI. But yeah, it just got extremely hostile.
Don't worry, you'll still be able to play dive bars. AI can never be degenerate alcoholics, only humans. And there was also another comment that was left that said, "You artists are a bunch of softies. AI is coming for your jobs whether you like it or not."
Okay, okay. You hear that? You hear that comment? You artists are a bunch of softies. AI is coming for your job whether you like it or not. First of all, speaking like a fucking Darman supervillain. AI is coming for your job whether you like it or not. Like, corny. Oh, I hate when people are like, I hate when people act like that. Not even because it's mean, but because it's cartoonish, dude. It's so... How do you take yourself seriously writing out a comment that says, "You artists are a bunch of softies. AI is coming for your job whether you like it or not. Maybe you should have picked a real job, lol." So, like, this person is dissing, just like artists in general, being like, it's not a real job. AI's coming for it whether you like it or not, okay?
You should have picked a real job. And who ended up liking this comment? Of course, our boy Diplo.
You artists are a bunch of softies. AI's coming for your job whether you like it or not. Maybe get a real job. And Diplo was like, hell yeah. Diplo. Guys, I am starting to believe that that Diplo might be AI. I think he got a little too familiar. I think in between podcast A watching him glaze AI and podcast B watching him glaze AI, he may have had some sort of failed experiment where he tried to become part robot man, and now the AI is just fully taken over. Diplo no longer understands the fact that he in fact is a artist. Not much of one, a side example of one, but he in fact is an artist, and he's just like is dissing, like he's liking this comment as if he's not him. This person just essentially said all artists, that includes you, Diplo, are softies. AI's coming for your job. You should have picked a real job. And fucking Diplo was like,
yeah, these artists are a bunch of softies. They should have picked a real job.
Talk about being an alcoholic. Were you drunk when you had this interaction, Diplo? Why did you like that comment? Like, bro, that's like someone... I'm so sorry to focus on this little interaction, but that's like someone commenting on my YouTube video and being like,
YouTubers are a bunch of softies. YouTube's gonna be replaced anyways one day. There's way more entertaining avenues. Should have picked a real job instead of being a lazy, stupid YouTuber sitting on your butt complaining all day.
and I like it, and I'm like, hell yeah, you're so right. Like, what are we talking about?
Diplo had this to say.
I can get the best voice from AI.
So
I don't
he's
need
just
anybody to sing
recapping.
the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want, and some people will love that, but 99% of people are going to just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's
To which I just simply responded with, and you know, initially his response was somewhat
We saw that response. Oh, wait. Yeah, we saw this response. Live music and the experience economy will continue to grow. We saw that response. This was his initial response.
coherent. I still disagree with it. But he got on a private plane going to the Met Gala. And while he was sitting at the Met Gala, yucking it up with the elites, he had to come back and comment this and also like that. He spent his...
So he came back like way later. Like, okay, so that first comment that we read, live music and the experience, whatever the fuck, it says 1 week ago, which means that Zach over here, at the time that he took the screenshot, this comment was left 1 week ago.
his response, but he got on a private plane going to the Met Gala. And while he was sitting at the Met Gala, yucking it up with the elites, he had to come back.
This next comment of him being like, but don't worry, you'll still be able to play a dive bar. AI can never be a degenerate alcoholic, only humans. That says 3 days ago, which means that Diplo left this comment a week ago at the time that this was posted, and then randomly came back 4 days later. He just got himself real mad in those 4 days. He was just thinking about it on the plane to the Met Gala. Like Zach was saying, at the time that Diplo left this comment, he was at the Met Gala. He literally, like, beefing on his phone, bro. That's crazy. I wonder if someone said something like anti-AI at the Met Gala and it just really ticked Diplo off. You know what I mean? Because that's a big topic within artists and stuff like that. A lot of people are making public statements about it. A lot of, you know what I mean, disproving it. I wonder if Diplo got in a little argument or something, or he heard someone say something anti-AI and he was like, damn it, the microchip is taking over. Like, And he comes back and starts hating on him, even though they had like a semi-civil conversation about it prior.
Can comment this and also like that. He spent his entire career making music for people like you and me. Then once he made a ton of money, he basically said, all we deserve is slop. That's why AI is amazing. I found a recent interview where Diplo had this to say.
Something that motivates you.
Oh, my haters. Oh my God, I love them so much. I wake up every day to just
So his haters motivate him? No, for sure.
to surprise the
Everybody who says that is fucking coping, by the way. I love my haters. I love my... Everybody who says that is coping, dude. Nobody loves their haters. Who would love... No, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Motivates you.
Oh, my haters. Oh my God, I love them so much. I wake up every day to surprise the people that want my downfall. I just love it so much.
And I find it interesting because Diplo, you're one of my haters now.
Good point.
I've got it framed. Speaking of the dive bars that all the degenerate alcoholics are going to be playing at, I'm going to be playing at my first ever headline show at Carol's Pub in Chicago on July 9th. Yes, it is a dive bar, and I'll save 2 tickets for you, Mr. Diplo.
I love that. Unfortunately, that's not the end of it. That would have been a really beautiful ending to it. Nope, not. Only the beginning, my friend. So obviously with Diplo just making himself more and more mad and seeking attention from this guy, because that's what he's doing. Literally comes back 4 days later just to beef some more with this guy. Like he loves the attention from him. I think Diplo doesn't know what to do with all these big feelings, in my personal opinion. And actually, that's not just me like calling a man gay because I don't like him or whatever, or because he becomes increasingly obsessed with Zack. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. So Diplo also commented on this reel. I can see it at the top. It says, you don't have to make slop. Make great music. My advice to you is stop giving him advice. He doesn't want your fucking advice, dude. He doesn't want your... Diplo, you have fault. You were successful at one point in time, Gramps, but you're not with the times anymore. When you were successful in the past, when you skyrocketed in the past and got to a level of fame, and the fame that you have today is all thanks to the fame that you got in the past, you're not in the position to give advice on how to get to the top in today's day and age, because the reason that you have fame and success is because of the past. But times are changing. Shit's always changing. You know what I mean? That's why some artists get big and then fall off, because they don't adapt to the times. So that's why you see big artists that were big and that got in scandals and got themselves into the public light in ways in which that would have worked in 2010. But now it's over a decade later and those types of things aren't working anymore. Beefing with these small artists aren't fucking working, obviously. And so you really don't have advice to give about how to gain success in today's day and age, because your success is only because of your past success. You're uncle. You're grown. You're grand. Like, you don't know how to continue to grow, and it does show in the charts. The charts show it. So anyways, Diplo commented on this fucking video and said, you don't have to make slop, make great music. My advice for you is to be literate of the tools. You're not gonna convince him to use AI, dude. Music is a business, no matter how you feel about it. Use the skills to success, because the ones coming from your spot don't care how you did it, they want to win more than you. Wouldn't the person that wants to win more be willing to work twice as hard as someone that just makes AI slop? Also, with how increasingly popular AI slop has gotten, nobody's gonna find it fucking interesting. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Because it's accessible to fucking everybody. I could make an AI song right fucking now in 2 fucking minutes if I wanted to. You could too. Anyone could. We all could. But nobody will care about AI slop. It's literally just a fad. All fad trends work like this. But anyways, let's see the responses. Jesus Christ. I don't know if the responses are gonna load because there's 4,000. Sometimes Instagram gets really glitchy when someone has a lot of responses, but bro, the way that his replies ratio the shit out of the likes, damn. Somebody commented and said he's the Joe Rogan of music. Diplo makes background music for vape shops. Literally, who cares what he thinks? I don't know if the responses to Diplo is gonna load. I'm looking at it, trying to load. It's not looking too promising. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go use the potty, use the loo, and wait for that to load. I'll be right back while it tries to.
One eternity later.
Okay, we back? Yeah, so I took a good 10-minute break there to come back to the responses still not loading. So in short, he pissed a lot of people off is what that means. Yikes. In short, not doing good. Let's just go to the next video since we unfortunately do not get to see the replies to that. Okay, next post from Zack. Zack is going to show us some other comments that Diplo left that I don't know if he's commenting and deleting comments or if there's not fucking loading because he has so many responses and shit like that that we can't even see his responses to other anyways, Zack's going to fill us in on the context in his next video here. So this is a comment from Diplo responding to someone. Yeah, okay, so it was a response to someone. You guys saw there was so many responses that they broke Instagram, wouldn't even load, but this is Diplo responding to someone saying, Zack, you can put this IG post over your bed. I'm glad I'm still on your mind, because as we remember, he framed the one Instagram post, which is honestly baller move. I'd probably do the same. I'd probably put it on a t-shirt. I think that's pretty iconic. If I ever got some sort of crazy hate comment from like someone uber famous, even if they fell off, like, I mean, I'd fucking frame it. That's funny as shit. Anyways.
On your mind. Diplo, you're on my mind? Bro, I've got beachfront property in your mind. You left...
Literally though. Diplo commenting being like, glad I'm still on your mind, Zack. Even though after Zack's initial video, everything that Zack has posted has been in response to Diplo. And Diplo has been coming back several days later to continue to engage. Like, he did his initial comment and then he came back on the day that he was literally at the Met Gala to respond. That means that Zack was literally on his mind.
Diplo, you're on my mind? Bro, I've got beachfront property in your mind. You left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, Jesus Christ, we're getting the rest of the comments. Okay, oh my god. Okay, so we have Diplo responding to someone saying, I'm the one whose job is first to go, but at least I'm keeping it real with you. It's just the truth, y'all. Obviously responding to somebody talking about AI, whatever the fuck, being like, my job's the first to go, but I'm just keeping it real by saying we have to use these tools. And then he responded to himself and said, I used Claude to write this, which is a type of AI. Okay. Responded to someone else, said, I'm pretty sure I can use AI assisted leg machines to win. I'm assuming somebody said that they'll beat him in a race. Responded to someone else and said, didn't even go to the Met Gala. Oh, this is when Zack was saying, like, while you were at the Met Gala, whatever. I didn't even go to the Met Gala. I spoke at something last Tuesday about the same things you guys are arguing about. We all know AI can and will do everything that we can do sooner than later, but it needs the human touch to be different when all the LLMs are conquering answers from posts like these. Be different. Zack, you can put this in an IG post over your bed too. I'm glad I'm still on your mind. You don't have to make slop, make great music. We read that one. All jokes aside, we can all agree great bands and live music will be more in demand. I'm trying to let the young producers know what's coming. I wish I had someone giving me advice when I was starting out. Nobody asked for your advice, Diplo. I had to learn everything from scratch. It took a very long time to find success, and I would trade the hard work for anything. Don't take shortcuts and be illiterate in the technology. Who's gonna thank me in 6 months? What's crazy is that Zack himself was literally talking about, bro, getting to like 200,000 followers in like a few months, which is absolutely fucking insane. That is insane. That is insane. That is insane. That isn't, hey, that is insane. For instance, on TikTok, on YouTube, I did manage to grow pretty fast, which is really awesome. I don't know how I did that or what I did to deserve it, but on TikTok, I'm at 370,000 followers. And I think I've had my TikTok for 7 years, posting every single day for 7 years. You know what I mean? And this guy did that in like a few months. That's pretty fucking crazy. And obviously with his followers, like his music has also grown. He's doing shows. So like he's doing fine. He's doing just fine. He's not gonna regret not learning the tools. Be so for real. A lot of people literally boycott artists that use AI. I think people need to get more serious about it. I think people need to get more serious about it. Guys, we need to lock in. We should just boycott everything AI. Fuck! Oh my god, wait, I literally accidentally used Google AI earlier. Please don't boycott me, guys. No, I take it back. Guys, we need to utilize AI tools. Imagine I just completely convert right here because I accidentally used Google AI. No, we use DuckDuckGo. Listen, the only time that I use my laptop to Google things is when I'm filming YouTube videos. The other times I'm using DuckDuckGo on my phone and I have the AI thingy turned off. The reason why I'm not used to typing -AI is just because I use DuckDuckGo, okay? I'm sorry.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least comments in 12 hours of my last post. Also, I'm assuming you made Timbaland show up to take your side?
Wait, I didn't notice that. Wait. Let me go to the last video. Can I find Timbaland's comment? That's so fucking funny. Oh, I think Timbaland was in the replies that won't fucking load. That's so funny, though.
Well, Zach, I'm glad I'm still on your mind. Diplo, you're on my mind? Bro, I've got beachfront property in your mind. You left 1, 2, 3. Also, I'm assuming you made Timbaland show up to take your side? You had to degrade me and my fan base by saying...
Sorry, wait. He left a comment. I'm getting distracted by Timbaland showing up. That's so fucking random. Oh my god, imagine Flo Rida shows up. Whoa, full circle! All the fucking really mean and horrible comments that I made about Flo Rida when I thought this video was about him would be justified in that case scenario, and you guys can't be mad at me for it. Okay, so Diplo commented and said, but don't worry, you'll still be able to play at dive bars. AI can never be a degenerate alcoholic. Okay, we saw that one.
We're all drunk alcoholics who play in dive bars. This guy said that AI is taking our jobs and that artists should get real jobs. And you liked it. Like, what the f did you mean by that? And let's be clear here, this is a dog shit take.
Hey, I can get the best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk about all you want. Some people will love that, but 99% of people are going to just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's
and yet every time you defend it, you don't actually address the things you said. Here's the thing that you'll never acknowledge. People like me, you think you have under your thumb. And the problem is, bro, I've got motion. I can promise you we will sit across from each other as equals, and you will regret so dearly this exchange.
Oh,
but until then...
He's having his villain origin story. You hear what he just said? He said, one day we're gonna sit across from each other as equals, and you're gonna... I don't remember the rest of what he said because I got hyped up by it, but let's play it again.
And the problem is, bro, I've got motion. I can promise you we will sit across from each other as equals, and you will regret so dearly this exchange. But until then, I still have those 2 tickets.
He's got motion. Yo, let me follow this guy. You guys better be following this guy. I actually like him. I like his takes. I stalked his entire Instagram profile, and he's outspoken on a good handful of things. I love that. Anyways, but he's having his moment. He's like, listen, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the natural way, no AI, and I'm gonna be your equal one day. I'm gonna be looking down on you, boy, and you're gonna regret this exchange, boy.
Tickets waiting for you at the box office at my show on July 9th in Chicago at Carol.
Shall we all? I don't want to go to Chicago again, guys. I get really scared visiting the States. I already touched the bean. I don't want to touch it again. You guys go to a show for me, okay? I'll be there. I'll FaceTime you or something.
Pub. If anyone else wants to go, tickets are linked in my bio. I'll see you guys there.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Anyways, okay, it keeps going though. It keeps going. It doesn't end. I wonder.
Diplo.
Okay, no, we're not at the like craziest. There's one that I keep thinking of that I'm just so excited to get to, but no, we're not there yet. Okay, let's watch the next one. Wait, did Diplo comment on this one? No, I don't see a comment. It's quiet for once. God, it's peaceful over here. Okay, next one.
Diplo is back in my comment section, this time posting a
troll doll. And sorry I woke up late today. That's why we didn't see his comments. He took a while. So got pushed to the bottom. 10 likes, crazy. Bro, 10 likes 12 hours ago? Crazy, bro. Let's ratio Diplo. I almost called him something else. Let's ratio Diplo right now. Let's get 11 fucking likes on this video. I believe in y'all. No AI, except me accidentally using AI when I Google something. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get better at that.
Troll, GIF. And I just want to say, at the end of this, there's nothing anyone can do. Diplo will win. He makes an estimated 300,000 to 500,000 per gig. He also has tons of different streams of income, royalties, etc. So when he says shit like this,
I can get the best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want, and some people will love that, but 99% of people are going to just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made
Zack is being defeated right now. He's talking like he's defeated.
it actually makes a lot of sense. This guy makes life-changing money weekly. The only thing that gets in his way is the actual art. So of course he's interested in generative AI slop. The parts of artistry that like mirror the soul and the intent of your heart, those are the parts that he can't quite optimize. And those are the parts...
Yeah, I mean, with lyrics like... let me look up the lyrics to one of Diplo's songs. Okay. A recent song from him called Saving the Bottle. Let's look at the lyrics. Saving the Bottle. Diplo. Talk about alcoholism. Womp womp. Okay. This Napa Valley Red was supposed to be for you and me. Never thought I'd be drinking it alone on this New Year's Eve. Oh no! Diplo's a loser. He's alone. Out on Kane's ballroom floor, I didn't see you in the crowd. You were the one I was singing all them damn songs about. I don't even drink this bullshit. But tonight, I might as well. So for one last final fuck you, I'm pull it off the shelf.
Huh?
AI have a typo. I've been saving this bottle for us. I've been saving this bottle for months. You can keep your glass and kiss my ass cause you ain't coming back. I've been saving this bottle for what? Time to open this thing up. Time to open this thing up. I was 1,000 miles away when you said you needed space. God, I wish you had the decency to say it to my face. Now I'm sitting with my family and I'm laughing with my fiends. Is that supposed to say friends? Why are there typos in his songs? What? And I'm smiling through the pain when they ask where the hell you went. Every drink's a bitter memory of the sweet times we share. I'm saving this bottle for us. I like this line. There's some fireworks in the sky. There's a tear from my eye. There's fireworks in the sky. There's a tear in my eye. Yeah, that's it. Definitely passion. Definitely really passionate guy. He definitely knows all about it. Yeah, you can tell the way that Zack talks about his music and stuff that he like actually does see it as an art. Diplo's just old and doesn't care. I don't know if he ever really cared, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking of his biggest songs. I don't know if he ever really cared about it on an art level like that. Because when you're passionate about it, it comes easy, and I don't think that Diplo can empathize with that. That's the wrong word, but like I don't think that Diplo can comprehend that because it doesn't come easy to him without AI because he's not passionate about it, right? Like Diplo is mansplaining to this artist like how to make music without having to work hard on making music, but you don't have to work hard on making music. It doesn't feel like hard work when you're passionate. You know what I mean? That's clearly
Diplo.
where they're like not on just like the same thinking level at all.
Is back in my comment section this
Looks like
time
Mr.
posting a troll gif. And I just want to say at the end of this, there's nothing anyone can do. Diplo will win. He makes an estimated 300,000 to 500,000 per gig.
Bro, all the comments are talking about him saying GIF instead of GIF, and I low-key really wanted to comment on that, but I bit my tongue about it.
He also has tons of different streams of income, royalties, etc. So when he says shit like this,
I can get the best voice from AI. I don't need anybody to sing the song anymore. Artistry and the hard work. You can talk that all you want, and some people will love that. But 99% of people are going to just want to love like the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest. That's what
it actually makes a lot of sense. This guy makes life-changing money weekly. The only thing that gets in his way is the actual art. So of course he's interested in generative AI slop. The parts of artistry that like mirror the soul and the intent of your heart, those are the parts that he can't quite optimize. And those are the parts that are the least important to him and the most important to every other artist. So Diplo, if you're out there, well, I know you are, you're gonna respond to this. I still have those 2 tickets for you at that Chicago gig at Carol's Pub, July 9th. Anyone else who wants to go, you can check out the link in my bio.
Me, I wanna go,
and I'm stoked to see you there, bro.
So bad. Just kidding, I don't want to go to Chicago, but I would for him. Anyways, okay, more. Let me check. Is Diplo in the comments here? Am I going to struggle to find his comments again? I'm probably going to struggle to find his comments again. Bro, everybody's just talking about the fact that he said GIF. Okay, we get it. Bro, yo, I got a social media tip for y'all. You ever want a video of yours to blow up? Just say GIF instead of GIF, and you're gonna get so many comments. You're gonna get so much fucking engagement for that. Holy How long has my microphone been muted? Yo, if anybody uses a Elgato Wave 3 mic and they have advice for me on how to not accidentally mute my mic, like in order for it to sound good, I have to have it really close to my face. But then I just hit it and mute it, and it doesn't sound good when it's fucking muted. The only thing that sounds good when it's fucking muted is Diplo's music. Heyo! Oh, it's a good one. I still got it. Okay, it wasn't muted that long. I was just talking about how he's shirtless in this next video and it made me uncomfortable, but then I said we're all adults, it's fine. I got a little scared because he was taking off his shirt. Okay, next video, and then we get into my favorite one because it's just so ridiculous. I'm looking at the thumbnail for it right now, guys. Okay, let's watch this one first. Okay, sorry for the still frame, guys, but Diplo, don't worry, you will still be able to play dive bar. Okay, AI can never be a degenerate alcoholic. Okay, yeah, we saw that. It's just stripping. Oh, I take one step forward and 3 to the right. I kind of. That was great. Okay, that one felt a little intimate for YouTube. Also, it was the same comment that we already read, so it looked like I was just showing you this video of this guy stripping for no reason. I thought that it was a comment that we hadn't seen yet, but I just showed you guys this thirst trap for no reason. No hate to the thirst trapper. It's a little awkward to watch with you guys. Watching that felt like I had to watch it with my parents. But it's all good. We're gonna move on to my favorite one. Are you ready? Are you ready to see how Diplo responded to all of this stuff, guys? So Diplo, you know, he hasn't had interactions with Zack for a couple days, really thinking about how he can get his revenge on Zack, you know? Really just him and his depleting brain cells from his AI usage, and maybe he asked AI what he could do, and this was AI's advice. I don't know who came up with this. I honestly don't even think that AI would come up with, I feel like if you were to ask AI for advice on this, it'd give you something better than what Diplo did end up coming up with, but... So Diplo's quiet for a few days in the thinking chamber. And this is what we get when he comes back. Not that. This is what we get when he comes back. Slow down, grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your... Guys, I can't make this up. This is not Diplo's story. This is what Diplo came up with. This was his big move. He was in the thinking chamber for this. Oh my God, guys, we could conduct a study alone on like the way that the brain is impacted. There's already studies out there about like developmental like delays in people that use AI, and also like decreased like cognitive functioning on people that like regularly use AI, like how usage of AI, it feels like it's not harmful, but it literally slowly makes it so that you are not, in order to keep a muscle, you got to use that muscle, right? You'll keep it for a little while, but you have to be consistent in maintaining that muscle. The brain's kind of similar in that sense. You know, why do you think people that know a few languages get rusty when they haven't spoken the language in a long time? They're not using that muscle. So when you hardly even get to form that muscle in the first place because you hardly even got to grow your skills without the usage of AI, it literally, not only is it making you dumber, but you didn't even get much practice in the first place writing essays, writing emails, writing lyrics for song, like whatever you use AI for, right? You didn't even get much practice in the first place. So it's just kind of like fucking ya before you ever even get the chance. I think that Diplo's cognitive decline could be its own study in and of itself, because who the fuck, why, who, Diplo, you look like you are in love with this man. Why did you make him sexy and twerking? And why are we twinning? Wait, yo, hold up. Why we kind of got the same fit on right now? Yo, if this dress had sleeves, grab the, I'm not gonna twerk, guys. I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to feel included. But he did accidentally match my dress low-key, because like it's kind of the same color. It looks like the same texture. I just need the long sleeve. Okay, let's start it from the beginning though. Why did he make him sexy and twerking? Okay.
So now grab the wall, wiggle like you're trying to make your ass fall off. Hella think I wanna smash them all now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal.
Who do you think was the poor lady that like made this? Because you know, AI deepfakes are usually quite common with like dancing videos and stuff like that. AI alone hasn't gotten very good at movement. It's still very fucking obvious when there's AI involved with like dancing and movement. So this is a deepfake, which means that was a video. Man, who do you think the poor victim was? I want to hear her story. Anyways.
So do you like, I don't know, like me now?
No, literally though. Why did he make you sexy and twerking?
You trying to make out?
Slow down, grab the wall.
Like, not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess I get the point was that he was trying to like emasculate him. Trying to like feminize him. But if a man feminizes another man, it does kind of like in any other context, would a man photoshopping another man twerking be not like for like you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, someone commented and said, you know, he cranked his hog to this. Ha ha ha. That was the implication, but I did not need the wording of cranked his hog. I'm liking the comment. Someone said you should recreate the video with no AI. It was Diplo that commented that. Oh my god, he wants him to twerk. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't Diplo that commented that, but I would not be surprised, not gonna lie. Bro, and you just gave him such a massive shout out too, though. Bro, Diplo, you kind of made yourself look like a weirdo too, because most of your fan base don't know about this beef that you're having with this guy. And so to them, you just randomly posted this man deepfake twerking on your story. Bro, Diplo's fans that don't know about this going on probably saw that and were like, imagine, bro, Diplo's mom probably saw this. Is Diplo's mom alive? Oh, it's kind of a fresh death too. Sorry about that. Okay, his mom did not see it, is what I will say about that. Sorry. But dude, this is so insane. Not only did he make himself look weird as fuck, to all of his followers made him look like a creep, bro. Like, not only to this poor woman that you used the video of to deepfake, but also to him. It just made you look gay, which is fine, live your truth. But it did make you look gay, and it made you look like a creep, and it made you look like an AI supporter, which you are, but that's relatively not known information. Like those interviews of Diplo talking about like AI music and stuff, the one interview that I found had like a couple thousand likes. Like it's not super known. And so you just showcase to everyone that you use AI, that you're gay, and that you are a creep. and simultaneously you promoted Zack because you just posted his face on your story. And simultaneously, while promoting Zack, you brought attention to your pathetic ass comments and the fact that you said AI can never replace alcohol, like that's for people, and that you liked a comment literally saying get a job to all music artists when you're a music artist yourself. Like, you just brought attention to all the ways in which that Zack is making you look bad by bringing attention to his count. And you also made yourself look like a gay creep who uses AI. Because you do and you are. Anyways, next. Oh, God. I think this is the last one. This was 5 days ago. Diplo DM'd him. Okay, bro, you cannot AI him twerking and then slide in his DMs. You can't AI him twerking and then slide in his DMs. Not beating the allegation. Live your truth, but this is a weird way to showcase it. I don't think Zack is interested. I think you guys will have some morality differences in that relationship. Let's settle this at Run Club. Is this just going to be him flexing on him again? Imagine he just runs so fast. He just runs back and forth so fast out of frame. And then he twerks. Just kidding. And then he does recreate the twerking video. And then him and Diplo kiss. Okay, sorry guys, I'm being really weird.
All right, come over early in the morning and you and me will go run a 5K. We'll drink some coffee, fry up some eggs, go record some folk music live to tape, go to our buddy's pool, start drinking. We're 3 beers down. Waylon Jennings is pumping over the JBL. We've entered a flow state. Uh-oh, we pass out by the pool. We wake up a little bit groggy, throw some burgers on the grill. We go inside, start eating the burgers. We're a little bit sunburned, but that's okay because we throw on Top Gun on the TV. Maybe I order some candy or ice cream delivered. We eat those. You go home. We're both in bed by 10:30, and we probably don't talk to each other for a couple weeks after that. All right, come over early.
I believe that was directed at Diplo. He's probably kicking his feet. He's not responding because he's responding. He's responding in Zack's DMs. I fear. I don't fear. I encourage. Do I encourage enemies to love her? Zack, if anybody can turn Diplo against AI, I think Diplo has taken a special liking to you. I'm sorry. You have to convert him. You're the only one. Bro. Okay, listen to me, Zack. I'll let you borrow my dress if you must. It looks very similar to the original. You gotta put on a dress. You gotta put on the dress. You gotta put on some blue cowgirl boots. And you gotta shake it like there's no tomorrow. Hypnotizing. Throw it in a circle. Hypnotize him. And that man in the palm of your hand. In the palm of your hand, and then you can convince him. You can convince him to take it all back. And then you guys can fight AI together, and then you guys will be in love forever. And it could be magical, except I think that Diplo also is not a good person in general. I did come across some like alarming TikToks about like SA allegations with Diplo. Wouldn't be fucking surprised. Let me just like real quickly, if we're gonna wrap this up, we might as well just get into the nitty gritty. Diplo allegations. Okay, yes, okay. DJ and producer Diplo, Thomas Wesley Pence, okay, whatever, has faced multiple ongoing allegations of sexual misconduct, harassment, and revenge porn over several years. The key details surrounding these claims include revenge porn and invasion of privacy. In June 2024, a woman filed a federal lawsuit in California accusing Diplo of distributing sexually explicit images and video of her without her consent. The New York Police Department confirmed an active criminal complaint against him for unlawful dissemination. Previously, the Los Angeles City Attorney Office reviewed separate complaints regarding non-consensual sharing of intimate media in the intentional transmission of sexually transmitted infection. Intentionally gave someone a STD, sexual abuse assault. In 2021, a woman named Shelly Auguste filed a lawsuit accusing Diplo of sexual battery, intentional transmission of an STI. and posting intimate photos of her online without consent. Diplo's team has consistently denied all allegations, labeling them as extortion or fabricated stories, statutory and coercive misconduct claims. Additional public allegations have been brought forth by individuals including rapper Azalea Banks, who claimed that Diplo engaged in an actual relationship with her when she was a teenager. Several other women have previously come forward with claims spanning forced oral sex and grooming, though some of these lawsuits were withdrawn shortly after being filed. Diplo and his legal representatives have consistently and vehemently denied all claims of non-consensual behavior, asserting that the legal actions against him are baseless shakedowns. For further updates, okay, yeah, whatever, put it where the sun don't shine. I take back what I say, Zach. Please never hang out with this man. Don't put on the dress. Don't twerk. Don't put on the cowgirl boots. Don't throw it in a circle. He is hopeless. He is too far gone. He is not okay. Bro, intentionally, like, I know that all of it is crazy, but intentionally transmitting an STI is insane. Like, it's all insane. But, like, you don't hear of that too often. Intentionally transmitting an STI to someone. Like, you have an STI and you do stuff with them without protection intentionally, with knowledge that you have this STI. Diplo more like... I don't have a pun for that. Diplo more like syphilis. Oh, no, that's not good. Anyways, well, that was quite the ending to that. Fucking hell. And his music sucks. And he uses AI. And he deepfakes. Ew. He probably does creepy shit with deepfakes. You already know. Bro, if he's posted shit like that publicly with his deepfakes. Ugh. Ew. I know why Diplo's so fucking pro AI. Because he's a creep, dude. Oh. Creepy men love AI. Of course they love AI. Anyways, that is my consensus on why Diplo is a... He's a hack. Why Diplo is a STI-riddled hack job. That's my conclusion on why Diplo is a hack job. I almost called him Dicklo. More like Dick. See, there's no pun for that one either. Okay, we're gonna get off the puns. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, coming at you with a video that nobody asked for, nobody wanted. It just came up on my feed and I went down the rabbit hole and I had to share it with you guys. So if you like videos like these, please give this video a like. Like I said earlier, you can also hype this video. And if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you did so. I think that is all. I'm sorry to Flo Rida, who really got a lashing from me today for no reason, who just caught the craziest series of strays because I thought that he was Diplo. Bro, that's how irrelevant Diplo is that my brain was like, nah, it's gotta be Flo Rida. What? How did my brain even... I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I am tired and I am over it. And Diplo is a STI-riddled fucking creep AI user hack job. So thank you guys for watching. And shout out to Zach. Shout out to Zack Telander. Peace and love. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys later. Bye.